We will follow the usual format from last season. Please raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. We'll start with James Savundra, TalkSport.
Hi, Thomas. Thomas, how pleased were you to welcome back some of your Euro stars today and see them get some minutes, considering there's only 2 weeks to go before your first game of the season?
Yeah, like I mentioned many times, it's a pretty unique preparation again, because we come from a very tough season, and a season that came without a pause in between, so it was very demanding. After that long season, without a break before, now that we had a tournament with the Euros and the Copa America, and our players were used until the final. So yeah, it's pretty unique and pretty demanding and challenging to organize. Tomorrow we will have 4 different groups of players on the training pitch, because they are all in a different physical condition, and we cannot put them simply together and see what's going to happen. So it was good that the guys were out today for the first time, 45 minutes to play against Arsenal, who had already played like 4 games together. Was a pretty tough one. Normally you want to play against a bit easier opponent, but it is, like you said, in 2 weeks the season starts. You play before against Villarreal in the Super Cup, so somehow we need to manage. For that I'm very happy, because of course Arsenal, we suffered in some minutes against the quality and the speed from Arsenal, which is normal, and overall, I was happy with the first half performance. I think we won the first half deserved. Could have scored the second or third one. Second half was a bit a wild half, a wild up and down. We conceded some big chances. We also had big chances, like to have a 2-0 with Hakim. So in the end, I think it's a good test, because it was physically very demanding, and we have a good result, which is always nice to keep the momentum going and to have a good spirit. And and we know now more about our team.
Adam Newson, Football.London.
Hi, Thomas. How did you think Ruben Loftus-Cheek played today, and what have you made of his progress in pre-season, getting a look for him for the first time?
Yeah, well, generally I'm happy. That's why he plays, because he deserves to play at this point of the preparation. But I think he can even do more. He can show up more. He can show more physical capability. Can drive more with the ball. I'm never satisfied with him. I have the feeling we need to push him to the absolute limit, and it's too early to judge Ruben. He has everything in his hands. It's on him to decide his own future, like for every player. And he has to keep on going 150%. 100 is not enough.
Matt Dunn.
Hi, Thomas. Although it was a satisfying performance, should you have scored some more goals today? And can I ask you specifically about Timo Werner, who missed his good chance in the first half and didn't have a great summer with Germany? Is this becoming an ongoing problem with him scoring goals?
I hope not. He has also an assist. We analyzed the last season often enough in this situation. Nothing has changed so far. He had a so-so Euros with Germany, but that was a concern of the whole team, I would think, and not his personal problem. So then he had some days off, and now it's on him. Like always, it's on him to show his quality and his ability. Like I said, it's very hard to have a first 45 minutes after a tough week that we put into the players to play on this kind of level. For that, I'm happy. He was dangerous, but there were some chances where he could be more decisive, could have scored, could have assisted another 1 or 2. It's a bit the same like in the last games, but like I said, we just started, and it's not the moment now to worry.
James Bench.
Hi, Thomas. Just a quick question on Christian. You had him playing at wing back. Is that something you could see him doing going into the season? It seemed like an interesting experiment.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he played this with me in Dortmund, and we played it many times with Callum. Marcos was not able to play today, so we put Kali on the left side. It was something I wanted to see for a long time. If Callum can maybe be more dangerous from this position with some dribbles to the inside, which he loves, and which he did today. And so, our situation, we have Aspi and Risi for this position. Both of them are not here. Aspi started 2 days ago. Risi did not even start yet. So we need to have solutions, because we start on the 11th again against Villarreal, and 14th is the season. And nobody, we cannot try things then. So now is the time to see. And it was the moment, it was the possibility to give him some minutes. And
Gary Cottrell, Sky Sports.
Hello, Thomas. Another player who started today, Kurt Zouma. The same apply for him as applied for Loftus-Cheek. Everyone's playing for their futures.
Yeah, but Kurt comes from a very different situation. Kurt was part of the team in the last half a year. I know him exactly. I know what I can demand from him, and I know what he can give to the team. And he was part of a very successful half a season, and he was a very lively part of it. Maybe not in the minutes, but I need to remember that he was a crucial member of the team who won 2-0 against Atletico Madrid, for example. So when he was needed, he had some tough decision against him, because the others defended so well, but when he was needed, he delivered. And so the situation is not comparable to the situation from Ruben needs to show now everything in some weeks. This is even possible, but for players, I know what he can deliver. And it was also for him first 5 minutes of the season, and from now on we go.
Okay, and we'll leave it there. Thank you, everyone.